Happy Sunday. As per usual on a Sunday morning, I'm half asleep, but I've got to get started. Now it's what I would call more of a conventional Sunday today, which basically means that I have to prep a class this morning, do my Sunday morning workout, deliver the class, then start getting ready for work, and then get myself off to work and produce the shows this evening and get back. So that's more of a conventional Sunday for me than maybe the last couple of Sundays that you've seen while I was having some time off. So I'm about to get some prep done. I look a mess. You can probably still see yesterday's eyeshadow, despite the fact that I really tried to clean it off last night, but no, still little bits of blue around my eyes. Anyway, gonna pop some laundry in and then we're gonna crack on with the day. Okay, workout done. I'm going to try and see if I can do a quick sort of 2-mile run afterwards. Funnily enough, I used to be able to do that in 20 minutes. I don't think that'll be the case anymore, as it's been a while, but yeah, I've done it. I have to say, in comparison to many a Sunday morning glutes and abs session, actually I feel like this is the best one I've done in a while, in the sense of just being able to keep up with the rest of the guys, and clearly my strength is starting to rebuild and some of my resilience is. Funnily enough, this week my workouts haven't been quite so full on as I had been in the previous few weeks. At one point I was thinking maybe I should be sort of trying to do weights almost every day, but this week I have varied my heavy sessions with walks, and the walk has been at least sort of 4 or 5 kilometers, which is like walking around the block basically where I live, because it's all country lanes and stuff. And actually the last walk I was really pleased with, because I did the same distance in what would normally take me an hour. I did it in 50 minutes. Granted, it was cold, so I was like, child, we ain't walking around slowly in this cold. We need to speed this one up. But I'm glad about that. So I'm feeling like, you know, just varying it up and not tiring myself out. This time last Sunday, I felt completely exhausted, and it might have been that I just overworked out. And you do kind of have to build up your resilience I find. Plus, for everybody, it's different. For some people, it's 5 days a week. For some people, it's full 7. For some people, 2 days a week. I think it just depends on your body and how you recover. So, yeah, feeling better this week, having varied it in a different way. And yeah, got through that glutes and abs session pretty good. I've got about 20 minutes before I have to start teaching this class. So I'm going to eat some food, which I wouldn't normally have time to do, but I'm going to eat. Then I'm going to teach my class. And then I'm going to see if I can go out for a run. And if I eat now, it means that my food will be well digested by the time I want to run, and it will give me some energy to run. So that could be a good plan. Let's see how we get on. After telling you yesterday about the lunch that I was going to collect, I didn't actually show it to you because by the time I got back, we were in such a hurry. But these are the leftovers from the lunch. Now, yesterday, I actually had lobster tail and with some fries. They were like the best tasting fries I've had in my life, and I haven't had fries for ages because obviously I'm, you know, monitoring my diet and so on, but a treat every once in a while isn't a bad thing. Anyway, but what I gave my mum and my aunt to eat were jerk chicken, barbecue chicken wings with rice and peas, salad, coleslaw, and jerk salmon. And basically this is literally the leftovers from yesterday that I'm gonna have today. How gorgeous is this plate of food? Particularly if you're Caribbean, you'll just know what I'm talking about. So a little bit of a feast, but also not bad because everything is kind of in moderation, so I know that I won't throw my macros out by eating this. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, time to go for a run. So it's almost time for me to go to work, but I just thought I'd show you guys what I'm taking with me for my food for the rest of the day. So you saw the breakfast I had this morning. That was just amazing. Some leftovers from yesterday. So I didn't really want to add too many more carbs in for the rest of the day. I just find for me that low carbs works. So if I was going to have a different dinner with something like more rice and chicken, or pasta and prawns or something like that, then it was going to add a whole chunk of carbs. I didn't really want to do that. So what we've got here is my favourite avocado, bacon and prawn salad, as you can see there, with a few, you know, little tiny bits of carbs in there in the form of some cherry tomatoes to sweeten it up. But as you know, I love that meal, and it's nice and spicy with the chilies. I've got a pretty decent sized protein shake here. 350 millilitres of water with 2 scoops of protein protein powder and 100% cocoa sort of chocolate, if you like. So it's chocolate, but it's 100% cocoa. So again, hardly any carbs in it at all, but really rich in good fats. And then actually the additional carbs for the day for me is, this is like, I love these little Fibre One bars. They're all about 90 calories or slightly less. And so that will give me a little bit more carbs for the day. Those 2 meals combined with my BCAAs, which I had earlier in some water with my workout and for my run, brings me to about 1400 calories. At the moment I'm working in calorie deficit because I'm keen to continue to drop this weight. So what I do is I put all of those together. I will bring with me some water so you can see, and that will be me for the rest of the day. Time to shower, get out the door and go to work. I am running late for work, but I need to make a quick decision, and I'd love to know what you guys think is going to be the best option. It's a mixed colour puff jacket. These are the sandals. It's a lovely sunny day, so I'm trying to take advantage and go that we do this look or this look, this puffy jacket. To be honest, I feel a little bit more naked with the little one, but do you know what, I'm going to roll with it. gonna roll with it. This is what we're gonna do.
You love. If you have things lying around, then really
no, what stories from Tony?
Tony McDonald's, so she sent in.
Oh, yeah, I saw the email. I've already responded to her. Sorry, I didn't put two and two together.
So look at what you had, in your childhood.
But I'm just really impressed because she's gone and, sourced those in newspapers, so she's actually looked for stuff.
20, 30, 40 years.
Advice. Ru, I wish we could speak more. I've got so much more I'd love to ask you. Another time, perhaps. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. All the best.
Thank you so much. You take care.
Thank you. You too. Arusha, Ru, Irvine, antiques dealer, TV presenter.
Thank you, Ru. So much appreciated. And no, it's really exciting to speak to someone of your calibre. So thank you.
Into profit, and you could well do it too.
Bye.
Check out what's lying about the house, what you've got there at the back of the cupboards.
So I'm home now, show done, and just before I get ready for bed, I thought let me just actually show my look for the day, because I did change my mind and didn't wear those heels in the end. So let me show you what I did wear to go to work instead, and I'd love to know what you think. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to know. Please drop your comments below and let me know what you think of this outfit. So I went for the trainer instead. It's kind of a Fashion Over look. For the makeup, I went sort of burgundy-ish, which I think goes quite nice with green. So yeah, love to know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Well, that's my Sunday for you. All done and dusted. Time to chill out before bed and catch you up in a new week. Have a good one and happy Easter. Hey guys, how you doing today? It's Monday, so happy Monday. I feel like we're experiencing the last little bit of the sunshine that we're forecast to get. And you know what, today's been a really quiet day so far for me. Been running some errands, editing YouTube videos, all that good stuff, but now I need to pop out and run some errands. So I thought I'd check in and say, hey, how you doing? And I'll bring you on the road with me a little bit. I'm gonna bring you with me, but I don't know if that's going to translate into anything. We'll see. I've kind of decided that on Mondays I'm probably going to take it easy and get all the admin of all the video footage sorted out before we get back into the craziness of the week. So I'll try and check in with you guys a little bit later on. But I hope you're having a good day. And just so you know, so the errands we're running, I need to go and pick something up and then drop something off. So I've got to go to Brown Hills to go and pick up some sink unclogger. Apparently this stuff is like amazing. So found a lady on Instagram, ordered a bottle from her, said I'll try it, see how it is, and if it works really well, I'll get some more. And then I've got to drop off some stuff to my friend's house. In fact, I will show you like the absolute disgrace of what I've done. So since I moved house, I've really been determined to sort out everything, and I mean everything. Bearing in mind that this is nearly 2 years now since I bought this house. And the last thing I had left was 2 crates of paperwork, 2 big old butt crates of paperwork that needed to be sorted out, that I hadn't sorted out. And the crates belong to my friend, and I've been promising her for weeks that I'm going to give them back to her. She needs them to store some stuff, and I was like, good, finally it will make me clear up all of my stuff, and it just did not. Anyway, I promised I was going to drop them back off today. I'm going to go and drop them off in a second. And so I ended up first of all thinking I'm just going to dump all the stuff out of it and then I'll sort it out later on. But then as I started trying to take the stuff out, I was like, well, I might as well get rid of what I know I don't need anymore, and actually started sorting. So then that just made the time run away. So I've spent an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours sorting, still haven't finished. So when I got to the second crate, I was like, oh no, we ain't got no time for this. Otherwise I'm not going to get this stuff to her house until like tonight, and I don't want to do that. So this is what I ended up doing with the rest of the stuff. Let me show you. So here you can see all the paperwork that I still have to get through, and these receipts, and I have more receipts over here. So I basically just messed up my living room, and then all of my notepads and stuff, and additional stationery, which I've got a cupboard for all that stuff, so I'm not really worried about those. I can sort them out really easily, but I do need to finish sorting out that stack of paperwork over there, and a few bits and pieces that are on my sofa that I want to keep. Oh dear. So this is how I've got myself in a predicament. But anyway, we're going to hit the road, we're going to get some stuff did, and then we'll go from there. Let me just check that I have locked my door, because the number of times I've set the alarm off in this house is just a joke. Oh, and then just to show you that since last year I've just been completely obsessed with tracksuits. The fit for today is just nice and simple tracksuit. I've got to be honest and say that actually I'm really pleased, because it's starting to show me that I am losing some weight, because there was a point when these two wouldn't meet each other, whereas okay, there's a very small gap now, but I can get away with leaving the house without wearing another sweater underneath. So I'm getting there, which is really positive and I'm really happy about. As you can see, no makeup look today, child. We ain't got no time. We're just gonna race out and see if we can get everything done in the next hour. So catch up with you in a bit. Okay, errands are run. I'm tired. I can't believe that actually took me so long. It's probably about an hour and a half, and most of it was just driving. I've dropped the crates off, but what I will show you is this is the product. Drain clear granules that apparently are amazing. So I'm gonna give them a try and I'll let you know how we get on. Now it's time for some dinner. To chill for a little bit. I was hoping to get another edit done today, which I may well actually look to do. But I'm gonna see how I feel after I've eaten, because I'm tired. The beauty of a prepped meal is that I can get in, bang it in the microwave for 4 or 5 minutes, and here we are with dinner, good to go. I'm going to catch up on a little bit of YouTube while I'm eating, and make myself a hot drink in my Blackademic mug. Yes, I'm starving. And by the way, this is chicken with brown rice. I tend to meal prep this quite regularly. This is my last one before I've got to meal prep again, which is fine. It's on schedule. So yeah, all good. It's Monday morning. No, actually, epic fail. It's not. It's Tuesday morning. It kind of feels like my Monday. So happy Tuesday. Time to get back to work. I tell you, since I've been doing these videos, I can see how my lips are always dry. It's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. Anyway, how are you doing this morning? I'm getting ready for a busy one, although I can tell you straight away I don't really feel like it. Tummy ache this morning, feeling like it's getting ready to set in. But as it's Tuesday and I'm due to do my training in a bit, I'm going to break my fast nice and early, have some breakfast, get some energy in me. I feel like I need it. It's funny actually, because the house still smells a little bit of smoke. That's because I was burning some paperwork yesterday in my plight to get things sorted out. And if you remember, there's still plenty to sort. Yeah, still got to deal with that stack of paperwork, but do you know what? It will get sorted. I reckon I'll have it tidied up in the next day or two. I'll make the effort to get it all sorted out. Plus, my cleaners are due later on this week, and I'm one of those people that cleans before my cleaner comes. because I like them to clean, so I tidy. That's the way I frame it in my mind, but I'm one of those people. I don't really like them to come to a messy space. So I'll have it sorted out before they get here. But anyway, let's see what the day brings. I haven't got lots of meetings today, which is good. I do have 1 or 2, but not loads. So I'm really going to try and get some paperwork done, catch up on my admin, get ready for the rest of the week, which I'm pretty sure has got lots of meetings involved. So I hope you're having a great Tuesday too. Catch up with you later.
Chest up. One, 2, 3, 4. 5. Come on, touch that chest. Come on. 6. 5. Yep, there.
Yeah. That was a lot heavier than normal.
Yeah.
What was that? 40? I didn't realise that was 40. No wonder. Oh, about that practice. From that, yeah.
Back to that one, yeah? So, remember that's a lot more but still you can move it up more.
I've done one, yeah, I've done one. I've done up to 60. Just with the glass of efficiency.
Come on, you could have done more than that. 7. Bottom out, then. Go. That's good. Is that 10? Yeah. Slow it down. Especially when you lean back. There you go. Oh, that's good. Well done. Hold that squeeze. Come on, 3 more. You have to go to that next level. How many did you get? Yeah?
So that would have been 45, 47 and a half.
Did it? That was nice and low. Stayed there, felt it, and then pushed back up.
Yeah.
That's how I want to look at it.
Okay, can I just remind you that you're a man with man strength. Okay, you can do that sort of stuff. I am a girl with fake muscles.
Your fake muscles. Oh, Merisha.
Because I know it might look like I've got lots of them.
To be fair, I went to the gym yesterday. I did 100 kg. Yo, that felt really. Considering that I was doing a lot more than that. Pushing the heels, getting the knees out. Oh. Nine. Pushing out wide knees.
Okay.
Yeah, two more. One more, last one, come on. Last one, deep. Come on. There you go.
That's a hostage situation.
Come on, one more. No. Okay. Well done, good job.
You like the skimpy clothes, and out of all the shit I'm wearing this summer, there's paying back for all of this. Listen, it's going to be a disgrace. I'm not thinking it.
Don't sit down for too long. You guys do Saturdays. Red clovers, red clover rolls. You got the hammies right there.
I don't know how many I've got them off.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
I really don't like red top rods.
Right.
I don't know, I struggle with the technique. So here's the thing about training, you don't always feel up to it, and I've got to be honest and say that I've got a tight tummy, which I know what that means. Not feeling brilliant, to be honest. I would say I was probably on 1/2 to 3/4 of a tank today for the session, but it's done. So I'm just gonna load up on a protein shake. And you know, it's so funny because years ago my ex-fiance used to train. I don't think he does now, but I don't know, he ain't my man anymore. But anyway, so he used to train, and my cupboard used to be filled with BCAAs and all sorts of shit that I could not get my head around, and yet still here I am on the same flex. And that included things like protein powders, and I just used to think he was completely nuts anyway. But I do have protein shakes because I am a girl. I like my protein shake to be strawberries and chocolate. So I thought I would share with you just very quickly how I go about putting together my protein shake, because you probably see me drinking it and think, what on earth is going on there? And for any ladies out there that are watching, particularly if like me you're in your 40s trying to stay fit, wanting to build muscle, then what I will say about protein shakes is that you have to figure out what's right for you. For me, I try not to have one every single day anymore if I can avoid it, because I find it bloats me up a little bit. But in terms of actually just filling out my macros, filling me up and giving me the energy that I need to basically sort of crack on with the second part of the day, it's pretty paramount. So yeah, I'll show you what protein shake life is. Scales, I adjust to milliliters and make sure that it's on 0. I'm just going to go for a small one now. Might have some more later on, but it'll be small for the moment. So 175 milliliters of water. I've got a habit of getting it wrong. There we go. That's 176. That's close enough for me. And then we do 1 scoop of protein. So as you can see, I have Strawberry Delight whey protein. I started actually having this particular protein shake because it's very low on carbs, and I started taking this protein shake when I was doing the keto diet, which funnily enough I didn't find it really bloating then, so maybe it's the addition of carbs that makes the difference. But anyway, so when I was doing keto is when I started having this lean protein. A lot of them contained a lot more carbs than this one does, and to be honest, I've just honestly come to like it. I like the consistency of it. Some of them I find a bit too thin or a bit too watery, where this one works for me. And then I adjust my scale and reset it to 0, and I add in some chocolate, and I use the Montezuma's 100% cocoa based chocolate, so they call it absolute chocolate, 100% cocoa. Pop that in there. That will be about 7 grams. There we go. I know this now. I do it regularly. And then we are good to go. Pop it on there. Just give it a little mini shake. And you can guarantee after that really good blitz in the NutriBullet. We have a yummy, scrummy protein gel. Looking into my messy garden, and what do we see? Snow. So the forecast was right after all. And they're pretty thick chunks of snow as well. Doesn't seem to be sticking at the moment, but I wonder what will happen by the morning. Wow. Hey guys, I have to say, today has been a tough one actually. It's been a tough one. I got from my workout, had some lunch, was feeling okay. And then after that just really wasn't feeling very good. I think I alluded to the fact that I just wasn't really feeling great today. So I think I probably sapped a lot of my energy. And in the end, I just had to wrap up in my nightgown and just kind of just be. So I've definitely got a lot to make up for tomorrow and the day after. And I'm going to have to, basically the plan is get an early night because I'm just not feeling great. So watching some of my favourite vloggers this evening just to kind of wind down a little bit, and I am going to eat now. It's a little bit late to be fair, but I need to finish up my macros for the day, so I'm just going to have some good fat and some protein, nothing too heavy, and then I'm going to go to bed. So catch you in the morning. Hey, good morning. I know it seems like a subdued start, but happy Wednesday. Making a prompt and early start this morning to get some stuff done. As I say, yesterday I really wasn't feeling great, and as much as I'm grateful for the fact that working from home gives me a bit of flexibility, by the end of my working day I just put it to you like this: the last time I felt the need to sleep on the sofa on a work day, basically at the earliest opportunity that I could, was when I was pregnant. And I'm definitely not that. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, because I know those of you that have watched my vlog have gone pregnant but you don't have any kids, so we're going to talk about that. Next week is definitely an interesting point for me. But anyway, so that's the last time I felt that blitzed of energy. So this morning, feeling a bit better. Feel like I had a decent-ish sleep. I probably got about 6 hours. I generally speaking need more than that, but I think it was okay. So this morning I'm trying to crack on, because I'm only going to really have this morning to get a lot of sort of admin stuff done and paperwork done and go through preparation for meetings and do all of that. This afternoon it's just meetings on top of meetings on top of meetings, which I'm not looking forward to, but seems to be the way that it's going. So anyway, I've started my day off with some water. This has got some minerals in it that are designed to just wake up the brain. It's called Brain Boost. Just wake up the brain, but it's all natural stuff. So I'm starting with my first glass of water this morning. I'm really trying to get better at drinking the sufficient amount of water. I would say I comfortably drink a litre a day, but that needs to double. Like, it needs to be more like 2. So I'm trying to work on that. I did myself a little meditation this morning, showered, oiled my body, like just did everything that I could to really prepare myself physically and mentally for the day, and to have as productive and positive a day as possible. So I'll aim to pit stop in with you at parts of the day, just so you get little glimpses to what's going down. But yeah, happy Wednesday. Hey guys, check it in. Thought I'd say hi while I just spend a minute eating my breakfast. I am so hungry. that I ate half of this pot standing up in the kitchen. And then thought, why don't you go and sit down and eat? It is such a hectic day. It's so hectic. I've spent all morning in paperwork. I've just come out of a senior managers meeting. I was meant to be doing a competence review for one of our auditors. So just to clarify, when I'm not being a journalist, because if you watched some of my previous vlogs, you'll see me going into the radio studio. So when I'm not being a journalist, I am a business consultant, and effectively I specialise in risk. And so I am currently, for part of my week, working for an organisation called ICA. I work part-time with them, as well as being a part-time journalist, and I'm their head of risk, quality and audit, which is a lot. Okay, it's just it's a lot. Like, yeah, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with power. Anyway, so I was supposed to be doing a competence review for one of our auditors. And then it suddenly occurred to me that this auditor hadn't sent me any self-evaluation documentation to work from for the review. And then I thought, well, hang on a minute, did we send it to her? So in the middle of this management meeting, I'm communicating with her anyway. It meant that we've postponed what should have been our 12 o'clock until 2 o'clock, which is the only other space I have in my diary today. So I'm using this time now to eat something real quick, because if I don't eat now, I'm not going to eat until a lot later this afternoon. I'm thinking my last meeting is like 4 o'clock, maybe 4:30. Yeah, it's not fun. Not fun. And so yeah, so basically I'm busy for the rest of the day. So I don't know when I'm going to eat lunch, as it were. This is breakfast, but it's because I'm trying to go back to my intermittent fasting this week, and over the next few days. So my eating window then is 12 until 8. So it's not too bad if I finish work at, if I finish my last meeting at 5 o'clock, hopefully before, I'll eat at 5, then I'll eat again at 8 or just before 8, and then we're good. Anyway, so I just thought I'd just check in and say hi. Well, I'll take a few minutes to eat. I tell you, I don't know, this working life, I'm not built for it. Somebody come and please rescue me. I don't like this. This is too much.
The way they work corresponds with, Ofcom regulations, or even, I don't know, would Ofcom want us to be concerned with the systems used by internal auditors and funds? I imagine so, but I don't know. So again,
I would imagine they would expect us to have a level of understanding of what their systems were capable of doing, whether on a collective or an individual basis, on the basis that we can manage our own risk in response to it. So we may not have to govern what they do, but maybe have a threshold that allows us to manage the risks associated with our system.
we have that insight, we can control it, and we can set things up in a way that meets Ofcom requirements. But to do that, the major.
Perfect. So final area then is working with ICA audit processes. So yeah, just talk me through your approach to working with our processes. Okay, so part 2 of seasoning meat. You may have just seen that I literally just rustled up a really quick stir fry. I've not actually cooked a chicken stir fry in a really long time, and after being stuck at my desk all day working, and the only thing I'd eaten today was porridge at midday, at 5 o'clock I had to get up and rustle up something quickly, and for some reason I was thinking that the chicken that I had in the fridge, I had two lots of chicken in the fridge, and I was in two minds, and I was thinking, oh, do you know what, I'll cook it tomorrow or the day after, because I was thinking it was due to expire in a couple of days. And then it just happened to be today that I went in the cupboard to the fridge even to look for something, and saw that I got it wrong, and today was the expiration date, honey, and I'm not gonna let my chicken go to waste. So I decided to rustle up a really quick stir-fried chicken, and had pasta with it, which I haven't had for a long time, because I've been watching my macros, and obviously pasta is a really quick way to put a lot of carbs into your diet. Having said that though, I had literally 100 grams of the fusilli pasta, thinking that that was, you know, gonna be fine, and it's literally put me at the max point of my macros today for carbs. So I'm going for a walk just to make sure that I am burning more calories than I am consuming, because we're not fitting to come this far trying to handle all of this weight loss situation for it to be creeping back up because of little food mistakes. Although I've got to be honest with you, the pasta did taste good. I was like, this is why we have to exercise, because that's the only way you can get away with eating some of these nice things. But next time around I think I'll drop it down to 80 grams of pasta, and then that just won't quite push me over. But anyway, it's a whole different subject for a different day. So I did the stir fry, and then now I'm going to season up the next lot of chicken, and I'm actually going to freeze it frozen, freeze it seasoned. See, girl, I'm tired. I'm going to freeze it seasoned, because with the stir fry I know I've got 3 more days of meals out of that. Plus I have a couple of like quick go-to meals that I buy for days like when I have radio or I'm working nights, which is going to be the case for the next 2 nights. So, you know, I don't want to cook or eat too late, or I just want something quick I can bang in the microwave and all of that. So I know that I'm going to get through the next few days, so I'm going to freeze this chicken, probably thaw it out on Saturday, and cook it on Sunday, or maybe even Monday, then for next week's lunches, or for the next few days' lunches. So I just thought I'd explain what I'm doing. I'm tired. It's been a long day chatting foolishness. But anyway, See that it's in my freezer. The only thing you'll find in there is meat, really. I have a little bit of this ice cream, which is low carb ice cream. I actually have a piece of cake in the back of my freezer, but that's just a bit of memory from my birthday. Not really a freezer food chick, but that's sorted now, so I don't have to worry about it until maybe, as I say, Sunday, maybe Monday, but at least it's seasoned up. And the thing that's really nice about freezing meat when you've already seasoned it is that, let me tell you, when you thaw out that meat and cook it, oh my gosh, it tastes so good. So I've got a load of washing up to do, which I'm going to do when I get back, but for now I'm going to head out with my headphones and some music and a big old coat and go for a walk. Hey everyone, back again. I feel like I've been in this kitchen, like the kitchen or the office, every time I've spoken to you today. So I have just finished washing up my plates, looked at the time, and it's 9:15, and I'm like, no, I still have to eat. I still have to eat. Although it will just be something fairly light. And do you know that mess I showed you earlier in the week from the paperwork that I started to sort out, that I didn't quite finish sorting out? Well, my cleaners are coming in the morning. And when the cleaners come, I don't want all of that paperwork to be there. So I feel like I'm gonna have to eat something, and then I'm gonna spend an hour, hopefully an hour, just whizzing through the rest of that paperwork and getting it up and off the floor, because I don't want anything to get in the way of them doing their job. So it's 9:15 now. I'm probably going to rustle up something to eat and eat in the next 15 minutes. It won't take long, nice and quick. I'm just going to have some salmon and eggs, I think broccoli, spinach, maybe a little bit of mushroom, something like that. Not too much, definitely no carbs in this meal. And yeah, then kick that out and then shower and go to bed. And after the busy day that I've had today, and bearing in mind that I'm working tomorrow night, let's hope that I can be in bed by, let's say, 10:30, if it's 9:15 now. See if we can do some speedy stuff. So I'm jumping on it. Oh, look how the bowl that fell on the floor just reminded me it was on the floor. Oh my Lord. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably check in with you guys tomorrow morning. Oh, wish me luck, people. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Good night. And just as a little reminder, take a good look, because this is going to be the last that we see it. You're going to be gone by the morning. I promise you that. Happy Thursday. Hi guys, it's still morning by about 5 minutes. And oh, what a morning it has been. I just didn't even get a chance to check in earlier because, well, what happened? Well, I got up early to try and get the last bits sorted out of that paperwork that was all stacked up yesterday. I can tell you it's slightly better organised, but there's still some left to do. I can't show you my shame. Hopefully you can see it. I still have more to do, but I did what I could. Got that all packed, stacked up, sorted out, packed away, and then ran straight into an 8:30 meeting, which I've been in meetings all morning. I'm literally just about to start another batch of meetings, but I'm going to come and grab a drink before I do that. So I just thought I'd check in, say, hey, how you doing on the Thursday? It is a busy one. And there's all sorts of things going through my mind, including I think I need to sort out this hair. Like, my hair is an absolute mess. And we are bit by bit emerging from lockdown, which means that I may well get to see a hairdresser in the next couple of weeks, please. But I'm going to have to do something between now and then. And my hair needs dyeing. It needs eye texture release. And let me tell you something, it's been so long since I've been able to texture release. I'm pretty sure all the texture is back. But on top of that, this is just dirty now and all clogged up with gel and edge control and all that sort of stuff. So I'm having some serious considerations about what I'm going to do about that. Probably not going to have time to do anything about it today, but may get a chance to do something about it tomorrow, so we'll see. But just thought I'd check in, say happy Thursday. At least the sun is shining, even though right now I ain't got no time to be anywhere near it. And I just hope that you guys are having a good day too. Grab a drink and get prepped for the next few hours worth of meetings. Just finished presenting at a 4N meeting this morning, the Build Your Business Bag and Brand presentation about really how to use your story to generate interest for your. And then when I finished doing that, I've also spoken to my presenters in preparation for the shows this week. And now I'm about to eat something because I am starving. Happy Friday. It's Friday afternoon. I've not seen you guys since yesterday. And I didn't bring you to work with me last night because honestly I was just feeling really rough yesterday and just didn't really feel up to it. Still not feeling 100% now, rubbing my tummy a lot, but you know, hey ho, one of those things that we just have to get through a couple of days each month. And so I'm going to eat something, and then once I've eaten I'm going to come back and finish preparations for the radio shows this weekend, and we'll see, because I need to do something with this hair. I absolutely have enjoyed my faux locks, but they are a mess. And if you look at my hairline at the moment, it is so gunked up with gel and hair, I don't even know what it's called, edge control and all of that, that I need to do something with it. So I don't know how to lay a wig from here to next week, and I'm going to have to figure it out, I think, because I don't have a hair appointment for a couple of weeks yet. Thank goodness, as of next week, things start to reopen. And so I will be able to get my hair done, I think, even under the current rules. But I've got to do something with this, and I need to wash it, and I just need to be living a whole different life. So I may spend some time this afternoon actually trying to look like what my mother would call somebody's pitney, because right about now, looking at these roots and the life that's going on in here, it ain't good. And I you know, I was touching my scalp and I thought it's dry and it's not good. So we're going to do something about it. But I just thought I'd check in, say happy Friday. Hopefully I'll see you a little bit later, not looking too mad. If I can figure out how to lay a wig, all I know is me and got to be glue gel spray thing. May we walk with Jesus and the Lord to try and look halfway decent. Okay, so here's what happens when you've just pulled your hair out and you look like a mad woman and your phone has continuously been ringing whilst you've been trying to pull your hair out, getting ready to lay down this wig. So, the life of a journalist. I have organised everything for the shows this weekend to receive a call from the editor stating that due to the sad passing of His Royal Highness, the Prince Philip, that it now means that we're going to have to change our scheduling to reflect that, and so I'm going to now go through the process of standing down the majority of the guests that we have got booked over the weekend and seek to replace those guests with guests that are able to reflect in various different ways on the passing of Prince Philip. So yeah, the day has just gone a little bit crazy, but it's part of the job, isn't it? So yeah, working on that at the moment. Thought I'd check in and let you know. And yes, this is the brown mop that's on top of my head that I'm gonna wash, condition, and try to get into some decent state to put underneath a wig and hope that I look halfway decent with that. Fingers crossed. Oh, what a day. So I have managed to lay a wig myself for the first time, which means that if you look really closely you'll probably see where there's work needed, but it will do. I'm happy with my first attempt. It's been a crazy day, a crazy day. I mentioned earlier that journalistically a lot of things have had to change because of the passing of Prince Philip, the Queen's husband, for anybody who's not in the UK. But then news has also just broken that Dmx, the legend that is Dmx, has passed away after being in hospital for a few days. Reports were coming out that he's not regaining any brain activity. A little bit ambiguous, but it is suggesting that this is the end for him. And yeah, and I'm just gutted. I've got so many fond memories of his music, and you know, like, I've got to be for real, like, Dmx made me think it was okay for a man to growl at me. Okay, like I thought that was cool. I really did appreciate DMX's music, and even recently he did a verses with Snoop Dogg and it was just classics on top of classics, and just the music of my generation. And yeah, just really sad, like, rest in peace to his family. But you know, it made me start thinking about some of these songs and contributions he's made, him, Aaliyah, all of these tracks that we appreciate. So yeah, I'm just listening to a little music in my house, having a little dance around, you know what I mean, doing a little rest in peace cheers, do you know what I mean, up there for the legends. And I've got to go into work early because of everything that's going on, so it's a much shorter shift but a slightly different arrangement. So I'm literally going to eat something, have some chicken and some vegetables and stuff. I really wanted to tear up a whole disgusting piece of carbohydrates today. Like, I'm just craving sugar, but I'm fighting the cravings. So I'm gonna have some chicken and some veg, and then I'm gonna shower, get ready for work, and yeah, go into work with a new hairstyle and a new beat. See how it goes. So it is like 9 o'clock and I'm doing work right now. So I'm gonna fly out of this lift in a minute, get my butt in work, check in with you guys later on and let you know what's going on. Well, that was a flying in visit. Been in for just over an hour, and now I'm on my way home, which I'm kind of glad about. I can get finished up what I need to do for my show tomorrow. But yeah, couldn't even bring you in there really. It was a mad one, absolutely crazy in there. Just loads of people in, loads of stuff going on. But thankfully, it's over for tonight. Morning, guys. Happy Saturday. I have woken up this morning with the absolute worst headache. The worst headache that I've had in a really long time. I don't know if it's because yesterday was really stressful. I also have a theory though that it's partly because I don't water yesterday. I think with everything that was going on, I was drinking coffee, I was doing all sorts of things, but I wasn't drinking enough water. So I'm gonna start my day with a tall glass of water. But here's what I'm gonna do, because I don't know if anybody knows this. I discovered this when I was doing the keto diet, that very often if you don't have enough electrolytes in your system, that's what causes the problem, and water's part of that. But a really quick way of fixing electrolytes is putting a bit of salt in water. Don't do it all the time, but occasionally. And I've had situations in the past where I've had a really bad headache, put a little bit of Himalayan salt into water, drank the water, and my headache has gone immediately. And I'm hoping, I'm praying that I can do the same thing right now, because I won't be on air in an hour, and yeah, it's not going to be good if this is how I feel, you know. So we gonna try this. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed, yeah. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I think it's going to be the electrolytes. Just a sip of that and already I feel a little bit different. So lots of water this morning. Money Talks from Fredo featuring Dave. I don't know what it is about that song, but I really feel that song, you know. I really like it. Do you like it too? Let me know. Welcome back to the Financial Style here on New Star Radio 98.7 FM. I'm Merisha here with you now until midday, where of course each and every Saturday morning we make sure your money makes sense. Okay, so I am home after the show now. I actually could come straight home today. Probably one of the few weeks I've been able to do that actually for a while. And my head is hurting me again. I think all of the excitement of the show and everything, to the point where I can't even hold my camera straight. And I've just bought my cheat meal for the week. So my cheat meal on a Saturday, I just like to eat Caribbean food. Like, that is my heritage. And for whatever reason, I'm just obsessed with hake fish. And I was in two minds. Like today I was kind of like, do I feel like some curry goat? Do I feel like some oxtail? Like maybe I didn't know. I didn't want chicken because I ate a lot of chicken anyway. So I was like, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Anyway, in the end, I've gone boring. Well, not boring, samey. And I've had my hake, so I'm going to show you that in a second. And then I had with it, and this is the really naughty part, to be honest with you, is what I had with it, which is what we call festival. And festival is like a sweet dumpling. See, I can't even hold the camera straight while I'm doing all this. Festival is like a sweet dumpling. So I thought, let me show you my cheat meal, and I'm going to savor every bit of it in a minute. After I go and change out of my clothes, put on some comfortable house clothes, just chill, sit on the sofa, tie my hair up and eat my hake chicken. And the smell right now is killing it. Let me show you. So this is it. My hake fish. Oh, I'm tired. On my festival, I had just one festival, because really that's like more than what I should have, but this is my cheat meal. So yummy scrummy, and then after this meal I'll go back to normal. So this will be the only carbs I eat today. and then for the rest of the day I'll focus on eating good fats and protein. And I just thought I'll show you my outfit quickly before I take it off. I dress by mood. And this morning when I got up, like I say, I had a really bad headache. I felt really sluggish today. I just wasn't really feeling it today. So I went for a really sort of simple look today as a consequence. So literally this is just a dress. I didn't spot the visible panty line this morning. So it's just literally a very simple woolen jumper dress, but as you can see the front is sort of a wrap over design, so I just popped it on with some very comfortable tights. Believe it or not, when I'm walking you can't see my stuff, and it hides a little bit of food that I've got quite nicely. So nice and simple with some black Tims, and nothing major. And then in terms of my makeup, like if I can come a little bit closer to the mirror, don't know if you can see that. In terms of my makeup, I just kept it really simple today, just a really natural looking beat, really, you know, really just a tiny touch of eyeshadow, and that's it. Just keep it really simple, like, you know, when you're just not feeling it. Like today I didn't feel like walking around in all of these colours. So anyway, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna go eat my cheat meal. I am hungry and I've got a headache, and I'm ready to just rest for the rest of the day. So I might check in with you guys, but if I don't, then what I will say is thank you so much for watching another vlog for the week. I tend to sign off on Saturdays, so actually let me turn this camera around. Let me just talk to y'all, okay? So at the moment I kind of run my blog from a Sunday to a Saturday, so if I don't check in with you later on, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my vlog this week. It has been a bit of a crazy one, really hectic, and I'm sorry I'm slightly now incoherent, but hopefully when we get to next week it'll be better. And, you know, let me know, how's your week been going? You know, do you find the same thing? Do you get days where you're so busy for some days and your adrenaline is so high that then the following day or two you're just struggling, like head hurting, just want to sit down, curl up and hug a hot water bottle? Like, you know, let me know. Thanks for watching my vlog though, and I will speak to you guys soon.